Hello, everyone. We're going on a bar safari. We're exploring the animals of Beyond All Reason, the wildlife of this particular game. These are kind of the fun little Easter eggs. And on Supreme, we have some.
Battle paused.
Let's start with my favorite type of wildlife, the flying birds we have over here. Some sort of seabird. The not the highest number of polygons,
Battle
but
resumed.
it's pretty cool. We got a little
Battle paused.
we have some seagulls here, or I guess I don't know what these birds are. They're kind of low res, but this is a bird. We have a couple of these flying around. Here's another bird. Looks like the same kind of bird all over the map here, even some flying over the land. So yep, here's your birds. Pretty cool. Let's look over here. What do we have? We have a crab. This is a crab.
Battle resumed.
There you go. They don't want to spend too much resources on the animation of the crab, but here's your crab. He's just kind of scuttling, doing a little scuttling to the left. Having a good time here. Look at that little turn. So the crabs just kind of wander around on this map. They can be destroyed, and they leave a little blood splatter if they get caught in the fire, but they just kind of scurry around. They kind of add a little charm to the game. Little crab just kind of being. All right, let's see what else we have. A couple crabs just wandering around here. Lots of birds, actually, now that I'm looking at it. There's quite a few birds. And oh yeah, there's stuff in the water. Okay, let's look a little closer. All right, let's find it. There should be some fish somewhere in the water. There's fish. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We got some fish. Look at that. All right, there you go. Happy little fish swimming around. There's your fish. Okay, he's a little cropping under. These are Easter eggs, so don't get too much expectation. Oh no, the water's too shallow there. There you go. Little goldfish. Yep, there you go. We got seagulls, crabs, and goldfish on Supreme. This is the wildlife of Supreme. We've got some seagulls, or some just seabird, I guess we'd say seabird, and some crabs. All right, let's look at another map
Battle
here.
paused.
Yeah, let's try Supreme Isthmus on the winter. I know this one had it. This was like a winter edition of the Supreme Isthmus, and let's just see how it's different than the summer Supreme Isthmus, guys.
Battle started.
All right, there we go. Yeah, this one has them. Here you go. When it's winter time on Supreme, there are penguins. They're happy little penguins just roaming around, being penguins. They actually put a little more effort into the penguins. They have little penguin legs. A little penguin walking. They're little penguins walking around in this on Supreme Isthmus. You just do that for a little better viewing of these penguins. Just little happy little penguins frolicking around, leaving little footprints behind, walking around, the little short, stubby penguin feet. Yeah, so this is Winter Supreme. We have lost the crabs. There's no more crabs, and there are penguins. And they're having a good time, and they have little feet that move. This is like pretty nice. I guess the goldfish swim, so they're also pretty nice, but these penguins have little feet. They walk around. Yeah, little penguins on Winter Supreme. Anything else to see here? I don't see anything else. Let's see if the goldfish is still there. No fish. We lost the fish. We only get penguins. So in the wintertime, people play on the Winter Supreme, but I guess you could play on the Winter Supreme map at any time. They like forked it, so you can always choose to play on the Winter Supreme map. It's a little different. There's some rocks instead of the normal stuff. So they kind of changed it up a little bit. You have to adapt. Trying to see if there's any more penguins. Oh man, there's penguins everywhere. Look at that. Got some penguins hanging out over here too. Like lots of penguins. There's 4 penguins here. There are so many penguins on this map. They're just everywhere. Having a good time. All right. Let's anything else to see here? Pond looking for fish. I don't see any fish. I guess there's a penguin takeover. And that's what we get. Just penguins. I've covered the fish, the seabird, the crab, and the penguin. If you've seen any of the animals that I've missed, let me know, and I'll try to find them and make a follow-up. All right, Better Strategy signing out. So I might have missed a, it's not really an animal, but this was just kind of interesting. So in bar, there's also orange mushrooms. You can reclaim them. They don't give you any metal or energy. They're just there, and they're mushrooms, and you can reclaim them. There's like these little orange mushrooms. That one, yeah, like for some reason it'll go and it'll reclaim the orange mushrooms, but like it doesn't do anything for you. They just like, for some reason you can reclaim them. And pause.
Battle paused. Battle
See if
resumed.
they just get instantly reclaimed, I guess. There's like different reclaimables. A lot of times they're rocks, but they kind of have little kind of interesting stuff. These are like reclaimable rocks, but they're an Easter Island statue. It's kind of neat.